Authorities in Beijing showing off their latest haul in the fight against pirated goods. Some 2 million counterfeit items seized in the capital as part of a nationwide campaign against piracy.
Through today's large-scale destruction of these fakes, we hope that we can further show the world the Chinese government's serious determination to protect intellectual property and crack down harshly on piracy.
Just a few kilometers away from the DVD crushers are one of Beijing's most famous institutions, Silk Street Market. 5 floors of branded electronics and designer clothes, prices low because of the well-known fact virtually all the goods are fake.
These people are selling, they do their living, so it's not their fault. It's the fault of the factories and the government, I think.
A lot of friends around myself buy branded products, so I think it's take time to get the conscious level a little bit higher. And government is trying to do that, and we are trying to do that, but probably take time.
China is full of markets like Silk Street, and they're having a serious impact on the business of legitimate brands, no matter how determined those companies are to stamp out the practice.
There are people, our official licensees, who call us from time to time to tell us that they've found a counterfeiter where they're operating, and we send a legal team to see the police and local administration in that city, and we might be able to stop them there, but the next day they set up somewhere else.
China is the world's largest producer of pirated goods, and it's big business. Global trade in counterfeit products accounts for some $200 billion a year, about 2% of the total. But as China develops, calls for tighter copyright enforcement and regulation are now growing louder from at home as well as abroad.
The Chinese are beginning to realize the importance of intellectual property rights. And it's not just something for foreign companies, but it's very, very important to their own development as well. Because in China there's a lot of smart and very innovative people, and they want their rights to be protected overseas. They want their rights to be protected in China.
Despite this growing realization, the Chinese government still seems reluctant to really tackle the problem. The hawkers and markets openly continue their trade, while the genuine producers can only watch as money they worked hard for goes to somebody else.